Hey dolls, welcome to Plastic Chic's Closet. So today is going to be a very first unboxing, but this time it's going to be a very first unboxing of our very first Disney collector doll. So this is basically Once Upon a Whimsy Ariel. So she is from the Once Upon a Whimsy collection that came out like a couple weeks ago. Here is a description in the back. It says Ariel, Once Upon a Whimsy collection. Signature scenes from beloved Disney films get a fantastical twist in a Once Upon a Whimsy collection. It's inspired by the daughters of Triton moment in Disney's The Little Mermaid. I'll read the rest to you later. Look how amazing this box is. So basically this is one of the boxes that I don't know if I'm going to be throwing away, because first of all, it incorporated like this beautiful sketch in front of it, and everything about this box just screams luxe. What do you guys think? But we'll definitely see if I end up keeping the box, but I'm sure I will. So let's go ahead and open her up. Let's go ahead and open Daughter of Triton. So here she is. Here is Miss Little Ariel. Okay, first thoughts is, wow, she looks great inside that packaging. Just look at the whole outfit. I know this whole outfit of hers comes off as like very drag, very camp. So this is the only reason why I ended up getting this doll, because I was like, whoa, it's very camp, it's very drag queen. And it's more of like my style when it comes to dolls. It's very glam. They're very different from what they've produced before. And the only thing I don't like about this dolls that I can tell you right now is the necklace. They didn't give her a real necklace. They gave them some sort of like sculpted clip-on necklaces that I don't like. They're not real pearls. They're just like sculpted, quote-unquote, faux pearl necklace. We'll see. But let's go ahead and get Ariel out of the box. And ooh, this is the first time I've seen this, like a black certificate of authenticity. That is actually pretty cool. This is the first time I've seen one of these, and it looks really cool. What do you guys think? I do love that it's all black and matte, and it just tells you that this is a collaboration between Disney and Mattel Creations. Actually, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's get Ariel out of the box. So as I always say when I unbox things, especially from Mattel or has any of these plastic packaging, open the doll from the bottom, because they're so much easier to pull out rather than pulling it from the top of the box. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So I'm just flipping it here, and just look how easy it slides off. Now that Ariel is out, let's go ahead and see if we can take a closer look. So first thought, well, I actually really love these little buns on her hair. So it's basically like a ponytail, and then each ponytail has these little bubbles, and you see that necklace. But I do love this ruche, this like layered tulle gown. And of course, you'll always have hair stragglers, which is fine. But I'm really loving the lashes. I'm usually not a big fan of rooted lashes, but these are actually pretty good. So for her being my very first Disney collector doll, she actually sets a high standard for me. So we'll see what the next doll I get from this collection, but I have a feeling I'm going to end up getting Belle. Okay, so let's go ahead and unbox her, and let me go ahead and read you the rest of that stuff that was at the back of the box. It was explaining where they got the inspiration for this doll. So basically it says, inspired by the daughters of Triton moment in Disney's The Little Mermaid, Ariel's doll extravagant fashion gives a whimsical nod to the film's surprise reveal of a missing Ariel. The ruched gown ends in a mermaid tail-like train and is accented with an oversized satin ruffle shrug, recalling the shell Ariel was meant to make her musical debut in. Ariel's adventurous spirit is embodied in a stunning side-parted bubble braid, while a long layered pearl necklace provides the final flourish. From head to toe, this encore-worthy look is sure to bring fairy tale flair to your doll collection. I feel like it does. So that's what it's called. So it's called a bubble braid. That's kind of cute. All right. So one thing that made me want to buy her, aside from her gorgeous face, and then my friend Ray telling me that these dolls are actually closer to Barbie and size-wise, are her shoes. So what we're going to do is like I will be definitely trying on these shoes on Barbie and also Integrity Toys dolls, so we will see how it fits. I will also be trying on the outfits as well on the Integrity and Barbie as well. So looks like her stand actually just looks like a regular model Muse stand. So let me see, let me pull out a Barbie real quick and see if she can fit on this stand, because if that's the case, the doll itself might actually be Barbie. Okay, so moment of truth. Okay, looks like it's taller, but okay. It seems like it's actually... Alright, so this is looking very positive that from what I just saw, we will actually have the outfits, her Ariel's outfit to fit Barbie and Integrity Toys. Ooh, I like that idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and free her up more. Let's go ahead and take off the last pieces of plastic packaging that's attaching her. There's this plastic thing on the back of her head that I'm struggling a little bit to take out, and then there's a couple more rubber bands that I need to take out. But look how gorgeous. Okay, so it seems like the bubble braid is a little heavy because she tends to be leaning on her left side. There you go, you see it. I guess the hair is a little bit too heavy. So, all right, but doesn't she look like a drag queen? I'm sorry, this is such a drag look. And I know this look is supposed to be inspired by Schiaparelli, and I am a big fan. Oh, it's actually, the back is Velcro, so that is also very promising. Let's cut off a couple more rubber bands to clean her up a little bit. But here is little Miss Ariel. Look how pretty she is. So definitely comment below. Let me know your thoughts. What are your... See, this is exactly why they should have given her a real necklace, because those little clip-on necklaces keep falling off of her. And I'm just gonna go cut those things. There's like some little hair stragglers. Let me go ahead and fix those now, sooner rather than later. Just clean up, snip those little couple pieces. Actually, her hair is in pretty good shape, so I applaud you, Mattel, for doing this. All right, so here is her stand. She comes with a white stand that says Disney on it. And let's go ahead and bring Ariel a little bit closer to the camera. As you can see here is her bubble braid, a high ponytail with a bubble braid. I do love Ariel's hair color. That fiery red is just amazing. And if you guys don't know, each bubble braid actually has like some sort of like a little bead inside to give it that shape. And the necklace is a mess. That's the only thing that I don't like. Everything else I love. I love the ruffled, the ruched, what is that, mermaid gown? I really love that. I love the color they picked. I love the tulle overlay over it. Look how pretty she is. Oh my gosh. And this is what they call the ruffle. I think the satin shrug. Satin ruffle shrug. Alright, I'm just pushing in those little plastics so that they go inside the head. I usually do that for a lot of the Barbies as well, so that it just keeps it inside the head and then there's no prickly thing that could easily prick you. But look, I am really obsessed with this hair, and she keeps tilting on the left side, so I'm so sorry. Like, she has a lot of blush. The only thing I kind of don't like is actually her lip color. I feel like it's a little too dark. So here is that necklace that I despise. So there's flounder, there's an A, and then there's a heart. There's another layer of big pearls. And here's that shrug. I wish there's more pearls, but I think a project later on I'll add more pearls into the shrug to give it more of like a high-end look. And I don't know if that dress is supposed to be a little bit asymmetrical, but let's see the shoes. All right, look at the shoes, guys. Look how amazing these shoes look. The sculpt that they did. So it's basically like a shell with a pearl, and the heels are clams. Oh my god, those are so adorable. All right, I am so hoping that this fits regular Barbie feet, because I can't wait to use this on other dolls. And also the dress is it's simple, but it's kind of amazing. So I can't wait. And she has this really cute, giant, big pearl earrings as well. Those are also adorable. I think what I'll do with them is that, I don't know if you guys know or have seen those like metallic iridescent nail polish. So I might just go ahead and use those for the necklace and the earrings. And here is that satin shrug. I feel like this would look so cute as like added onto the waist. Let's see. Let me try that. All right, if you add it onto the waist, just like a little train, I feel like it's really adorable. Like, look at that. That would be so cute. What do you guys think? That could definitely be a second look later on. Oh, that is adorable. Okay, so let's go ahead and take off these shoes, because I do want to try these on Barbie, because these shoes are kind of iconic. And we do have quote-unquote mermaid Barbie dolls, so this would look really cute. I kind of love how these shoes are really giving like couture vibes. Okay, so we are going to use Pink Beret Barbie that we rebodied on the Model Muse body. And look, oh my lord, it fits! Oh, that is amazing, look at that. Oh, I could totally use these shoes on Barbies when I'm doing some dress ups. After I kind of zhuzh up the shoe with the iridescent nail polish paint I was referring to you guys later on, this would also be worthy to display in the closet. Oh, look at those. So obsessed. It's really giving me like haute couture. Amazing. Oh, look at those little pearls and the clams as the heels. Just adorable. I can't believe they actually just made a shoe mold of this. Like, that's just amazing work. Also just amazing design. All right, so let's me go ahead and try Ariel's earring as well. Let's see if this works. If this works, that means she is literally interchangeable with Barbie. Oh, that would be amazing. Because one concern I had when I bought this Disney collector doll, I was just like, that means I'm going to get her clothes. And now looking at this, she can actually wear Barbie's clothes. So I'm kind of excited to not to go crazy buying new clothes for this doll, because my current doll collection's clothes fits this doll. So this ruched gown by itself actually looks really good. Just look how good she looks. And my favorite part, it's Velcro in the back. So let's go ahead and try it on a Barbie. What do you guys think? So I know this will fit a pivotal body or a Model Muse Barbie. So I have a feeling that it'll fit Made to Move as well. But looking at this, the bottom part of her body looks like a Model Muse. Not just Model Muse, the Music Model Muse, who is a little bit thicker than your regular Model Muse Barbie body. So let's go ahead and compare. Let me go ahead and grab, I know Mariah Carey has this body, so let's go ahead and grab her and compare. Let's see this. So it looks like the Model Muse, the Music Model Muse is actually thicker. It has thicker hips and thicker thighs, so maybe this is the regular Model Muse. Let's go ahead and see if I can compare it to now a regular Model Muse body. So let's go ahead and grab that doll. And here is Nikki. So looks like it's just slightly bigger, and the Model Muse is still skinnier, and the body's almost the same. So it does look like they use a Model Muse legs on these dolls. But I do love that the head is also not that big, And here, of course, we tried on the dress on a made to move doll. So this is the Holiday Odile, repainted of course by Patrick, and I put her on a model. No, this is a made to move body. So this is a made to move body, and you can tell that she actually fits the dress with no problem. So that answers the question, does the Disney dolls fit model made to move or Barbie? And the answer is yes on this one. Look at her, she looks so pretty. I don't know, Patrick really did such a great job repainting this Odile's face. Just such a gorgeous doll. And look how good that fits on her. Of course, the necklace is still a little bit of a problem for me, but she looks beautiful in this ruched mermaid gown. Just amazing. All right, moving on to the next body test. We are now using a Integrity Toys dolls. For this one, we are going to be using Alejandra, and of course, I feel like this will fit easily. This will not be a problem. I don't know why I've been trying it. I just want to see if the redhead this is $1 million baddie Alejandra would look good in this, because she's a redhead, would look good as our version of our Little Mermaid. And the shoes fit as well, and the gown looks amazing on her as well. It's a little short, but I could work with it. But honestly, guys, can you imagine some of the other Disney looks on Integrity Toys and Barbies? That would be amazing. And of course, she is going to be wearing the necklace because I wanted to see what it looks like on an Integrity Toys doll. So here it is, and here's the other necklace. It's just too clunky, and I feel like because their heads are way smaller than Ariel's, that these necklaces just look too clunky on these bodies. The dress works, the shoes work, but that necklace, I don't know. So here is Alejandra. She was wearing that Rouge mermaid gown, and it's funny because she has an A because she's Alejandra. It's actually for Ariel, but it's just so cute. And here she is. She looks really pretty. I feel like the red and this color blue that they picked is really nice. And here she is with the satin shrug, just giving you fashion. She looks so good in this look, by the way. What do you guys think? Definitely let me know. Do you prefer her on Ariel? Do you prefer the dress on the redhead Barbie that was Odile, or you prefer her on the dress on Alejandra? Definitely just let me know in the comments. But I must say, she looks gorgeous in it. So here is the last look on her. Look at that. Oh, I do love this mermaid dress. I feel like I need to get this recreated to be longer for IT. All right, so now let's go ahead and put the whole outfit back on Ariel. It's time to basically close it out and put the whole outfit back so that we can go ahead and photograph Ariel with her OG outfit. So if you guys are still watching my video, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you like more content, please do follow me on Instagram at plastic_chic. And also from this Once Upon a Whimsy collection, they also released Belle and Tiana. I have a feeling I'm actually going to end up to be getting either both or just Belle as well, because I feel like those two are just so adorable. But we'll definitely be waiting on one of those like 40% sales that they usually have towards winter, if they're still available, and I will definitely grab them on sale once they do on Mattel Creations website. All right, so what I had to do here, I had to tape her hands to go through this little shrug of hers, and it worked, thank God, because I was having such a horrible time trying to put it through. And yes, the head is still wobbly because it's a little heavy one-sided. The bubble hair is very heavy. Bubble braid, not bubble hair. bubble braid. And let's go ahead and put on her shoes on this. This whole look, the whole design for this outfit is just so good. I am still can't get over the color of this rouge gown. This mermaid gown color is divine. The color contrast between the color of the mermaid gown and her signature red hair is just amazing. And look at this overall look. And I paired her with like a little shell purse that I have that I got from Integrity Toys. But look how beautiful. I am obsessed with this doll. I get obsessed with a lot of dolls, but Ariel is one of my favorite characters. I've always wanted one of those Disney dolls, and I have a feeling you'll see her more. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see more of her. I'll be using her as a model a lot, especially, I think I'm going to rebody her as well later on. And here she is, just wearing a cute pink outfit with a little Chanel bag. Just look how adorable this looks on her. And I can't believe she fits Barbie and Integrity Toys clothes. That's just amazing. And here is that repaint from Patrick again. That Odile repaint from Patrick is just amazing. And I do think Ariel can't actually meant her to be like a little Ariel as well. That's why she is giving that total mermaid vibes, even though she's not technically a mermaid. And here's another close-up of Ariel in that pink dress. Pink is also her color because didn't she wear like a pink ball gown somewhere in the movies? And here is that last look on the Integrity Toys doll. The doll fits IT as well. So there you go, guys. It fits all 1/6 scale doll. So definitely let me know in the comments if you will be adding this Ariel to your collection. And that is it for me for today. Thank you for watching. Later.